Good evening, parents, teachers, friends, distinguished guests, and most importantly, graduates. Thank you for the great honor of speaking to the class of 2013 on behalf of my colleagues this evening. Ask any teacher, and they'll tell you that procrastination is one of the greatest barriers to mastery and success. We've all experienced the panic that comes when we're scrambling to complete a task that we've left until the last minute. And we all have vowed in that moment that we will never put ourselves in that position again. And yet, when it came to writing this toast, I found myself in that exact predicament. Now, don't get me wrong, I tried to write it. I did what every good English teacher would do. I planned, I drafted, I edited, and I revised, but for some reason it just wouldn't come. Frustrated, I beat myself up, and I berated myself, until finally, the source of my writer's block came to me. Too soon. I'm simply not ready to say goodbye to you, class of 2013, and this speech means I must, and this parting is truly such sweet sorrow. You have exerted the most powerful influence throughout your time with us. Your laughter animates our hallways, your curiosity illuminates our classrooms, and your spirit brightens our lives, and I am going to miss you so much. And so, I guess a part of me figured that if I didn't write this speech, then we could put off our goodbyes, and I could selfishly keep you here with us for a little bit longer. But I checked with Mr. McCrudden, and he said there wasn't any way I could hold you all back. And if I'm really honest, I wouldn't even if I could. So, if this must be our first goodbye, there are a few things I need to say to you. Words that can't be left unsaid, and truths I need for you to know, which my full heart has so far prevented from coming, but also longs to share. First, know that as this group of bright, eager, powerful, positive young people stands on the threshold of greatness and is about to embark upon their next bold journey, it is with mixed feelings that we, your teachers, step aside and watch you stride forth, confidently seeking out the futures that you have been constructing during your time with us. Your desire to boldly go, to ardently seek, and to fervently pursue is one that we admire so greatly, and that we know will serve you well as you set out from these familiar shores to seek a newer world. And yet, we cannot help but mourn the fact that your path takes your light away from us. Know that there will be times in the years ahead when you long for simpler days and easier paths. There will be times when the journey seems too arduous and the rewards too distant. In these moments, remember that it is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves, and that we live in an abundant universe. There is no limit to what we can know, be, or feel. And there are no experiences that cannot be transformed from negative to positive, simply through a transformation in perspective. You create the reality of the world you are surrounded by. Your understandings, responses, and choices create a landscape that is either hostile or friendly, alien or familiar. You are powerful beyond measure. There will also be times when you feel compelled to stop, to stand still, and to look behind. But remember that though these moments have value, for it is only in seeing where you have come from that you can walk sure-footed in the direction you are meant to, they can also ensnare you. They can convince you that the unknown is frightening and the known secure. Resist, dear graduates, the temptation to hold yourself back for fear of not recognizing the you are becoming. And remember, we know what we are, but know not what we may be. Your journey, exciting and illuminating as it has been, is only beginning, and your potential is truly untapped. Deep inside you is a voice that speaks your truest truths, and it beckons you to follow your instincts, to dare greatly, and to have faith that no matter what, greatness is within your grasp. As Bill Shakespeare said, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. But many times, we allow the voice of the other to silence our truth, and we end up divided, uncertain, and grasping for meaning, denying the greatness that is promised us. At moments such as this, when your spirit is weak and your intention unclear, remember, muffins, to let be. The readiness is all, and thus, as long as you are intently listening, actively choosing, and truly living, you can triumph over any adversity and live confidently, wholly, and solidly as yourself. So, as we come to the end of our journey together, I will try to be unselfish, and I will reluctantly let you go, confident that you will shine even more brightly than you have thus far as you cast off the ropes and set sail, ready to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. And I will hold fast to Thomas Miha's words. How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. I wish you well. I wish you joy. And I thank you for the gift of yourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in toasting the St. Peter the Apostle senior class of 2013 to graduates.